What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be making a All-Star Tower Defense tier list now. This is the latest update and the tier list, and yeah, let's get right into it. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. On our way to 200 subscribers. Like I said in my other videos, I will be doing a giveaway at 200, so make sure you subscribe, like, and share the video so many people can see it. And the next first one is Ace. Now, I'd put Ace at in S tier, just because if you ever do story mode, you know Ace is OP. He's almost a must need in story mode, and fire damage is really nice. Patterine, I'd put him at an A tier, right there. His damage is actually really good, but that range is amazingly small. I wish if they made that bigger, he would have been an S tier, but right now he's settling on the A. All my A tier, she's just a decent unit, like he has a normal AoE. He's just an overall decent unit, nothing much. And the next one is Broly. He's S plus tier. I would put him on God, but there's another heal unit that I use to replace him. That if you don't have that unit, I think he would be a God tier for you. And yeah, he's actually really OP with the AoE, especially in story mode. He can like hold down to like wave 14 and like the final, like the latest story modes. Bulma, the first god tier, like bro, without Bulma, you can't do anything. Like storm mode, you still have a chance, but infinite mode, you cannot do it. Deku, B tier. Actually, no, I'm gonna put Deku on the A tier and put All Might at the B tier because Deku is literally the same as All Might, but he has that rewind, so I think that gives him a little buff. And but I don't like about Deku is that normal damage, he's not the best. So I wish he was like a better normal damage unit. Next one, Dio S tier. I mean, you guys already know Nezuko with Dio is deadly combo. Flamingo also B tier. He attacks really fast, but like I said, he's singular target attack is really annoying because if you're like by the final like wave of infinite, like if you're like around wave 40 of infinite mode, he's barely gonna hit like the rest of the unit because of how like much they are compared to his singular AoE. I mean not AoE, regular attack. Aaron, A tier just because he's actually pretty decent for beginners, especially in the beginning story mode. For beginners, he's like really good because he could just hold down. And for beginners, I think that Aaron is really good. Erwin, he's going to God tier just because his buff can just like insanely upgrade your other units. Frieza, B tier. I mean, he's decent. Nothing much really. Fujitora, I'm putting him on an S tier because I feel like he's a Nezuko, but just a little less range. But I really like that he doesn't like need any targets to help him out with like attacking. And next one, Krillin, you already know, S tier. Drag that boy over there. Gogeta, I'm putting on an S plus tier. Now, you guys might be wondering, why do you want to put him with the S plus tier? You have to use Goku and Vegeta. But what I do is, I actually saw a video of this. You go on two accounts, and the other account is Goku and Vegeta. And if you place down those Goku and Vegeta on the other account and place down the Gogeta on the other account, and once you're all done with the placement, just make the other account leave, and you literally have 8 Gogetas without having to carry 3 slots. And this Goku beats here, cause he helps out with the Gogeta, and also this Vegeta. I know it's not in order, but I mean it's gonna be a B tier. Shirtless Magician, he's going to the A tier because he's just a better version of Rukia. I'm gonna put Rukia at B tier just cause it's just like the same version. It's just like an updated version, and the Rukia is like the lower version. Killua, C tier. I used to love this unit. I thought this unit was never gonna get topped, but it got easily topped because they do not let these hot OG units. They don't give them enough respect, I think. And the next one, Hawk, D tier. I mean, I really do not use them. If you use them, it's most likely because you just want to try him out. Next one, Ichigo Blood War. B tier just because he's a singular, but like I think his animations look really cool, and he attacks decently fast, like 4 seconds, I believe. Jinbei first F tier. I mean, if you use Jinbei, you know, like he's not good. Next one, Jotaro S tier. I mean A tier. Just because I would put him at E tier, but he doesn't help with Nezuko, so that's important. Kaido, A tier. I like how they made him balance because like you're thinking like the first 6-star unit. I think that's a very good idea. The first ever 6-star unit is not that good. Like for instance, like I know like the first 6-star unit, 5-star unit actually, the first 5-star unit. I don't know what it was, but that 5-star unit is not good anymore. So I like how they made this Kaido even, so it won't be like because the people who win on the leaderboards are always gonna win, so they don't make it like mad OP, you know. Next one, Kakashi, C tier. I mean, he's a singular target, which just automatically brings him down. Uh, for Tokyo Ghoul, B tier just because he helps with Nezuko. Let me put Nezuko here. Nezuko's an S God tier, I mean. And he helps out with Nezuko a decently amount. Like, if you don't have any other units, like for Bleed, use him. And the other Bleed units, Mina, S tier, and where's he with Toga right there. They're both S tier just because they help Nezuko, and Mina is actually really good because she has an AoE. Next one, Kira, C tier just because like he the only thing that's really good is his special attack, and he's just a decent unit. I wouldn't put him on your team, but yeah. Next one, Kirito, B tier just because he's a decent unit overall. Luffy, A tier. I used to actually really like Luffy. Like he was my favorite unit. But now that like these other units came out, I think it's so unfair how they just easily get topped. Megalem, A tier just because if you guys play Trial 3 and you use her, like she's really OP because like when all the air units punch up, you just do that explosion, and I think it's mad OP. Next one, you already know, man. Mihawk, God tier. I mean, you cannot reach wave 50 plus without this dude. I mean, you could actually if you use Gogeta, but without Gogeta or Mihawk, without these three units, Broly, Gogeta, Mihawk, and Extra, Ace, without those, I I'll be shocked if you reach wave 50 or above. Alright, next one, Minato, D tier. I mean, actually no, I'm putting him in an F tier just because, bro, like, he does like the same damage as Jinbei, I believe in. Jinbei's a full AoE, but like, bro, I'll put him with D tier. uh, like, he's like, I don't know why they made him so unfair, like, compared to the newest Minato, which let's get on to right now. I'm putting the Minato on the god tier. This man, as you guys saw, make sure you check out my other video I did a few days ago. Minato Showcase level 80. That unit was mad good. And he did like 1.678k damage. And he every 3 seconds he had a decent range too. Oh, Yami, A tier. I mean, I love how that she gives money, but like, she, her as a unit, like without the money wise, it's not that good. If she was a unit without the money wise, I would give her like a C or B tier, but that money helps out a lot. Naruto, I would put him on D tier, but I'm gonna put him on the C tier. The reason why I want to put him on the C tier is because if I put him on the D tier, he does the same exact damage as Minato, but just with an AoE, which I think is 10,000 times better than Minato 5-star. Next one, Toby, A tier, just because, like, man, I remember this. I got this unit actually, like, when I first came out. I got it my first try somehow, and I spin for him, and I checked the stats. I'm like, it's not that good actually. It's okay. I mean, he's and then later they came out the buff, which actually helped it out a lot. Like, I think that buff was really needed for this unit, and to help out the Naruto team. Pain, another F tier, like every 9 seconds, 100 damage. I think that's crazy. I didn't do this one. I did regular Frieza. Now let's do the 6-star one. He's going to the S tier just because, bro. He's so cheap, and you could easily like upgrade him and stuff. It's amazing. I actually don't have this yet. I need like one more Frieza unit in order to get him, but he does 1.1k at max level. Next one, Rengoku, S tier. Now the reason why I'm putting him on S tier is because he's really useful for story mode. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like his burn damage is really OP. And yeah, next one, I'll put him at. I'm debating between A and S tier. Mm, I'll put him at an A, but I would put him at an A plus, so he's like really close to the S tier, if you know what I mean. Just cause he attacks really fast and his damage is actually nice. Next one, Sasuke. Now on my other video, my other tier list video, I put him on A tier because I didn't really know much about him, but I've actually leveled him up to level 80, and he's been on my roster since like a very long time. So now I'm putting him on an S tier because a lot of people in the comments said you should put him on an S tier. I also think that now because I used him. Next one, Tony Stark. I'm putting him on an S tier, but he's like the out of all these units, he's like the lowest on the S tier. 1,000 damage every 5 seconds, not bad. But then again, like Minato, he's just like overpowering him like by a lot, and I think that's actually decent because he's a 6 star. He should do good. Next one, Tanjiro, D tier. I mean C tier. He's decent. It's just that his attack is really slow, and yeah, Whis F tier again. Like I mean, there's no explanation. Like Whis is like he's like the first day unit. Like he's like name us if anybody tries to name a single first day unit that's like in the top 20 like best. I literally would not hear anyone because they just I don't like how they treat the old units. But hopefully they get like 6 stars to the old units. Whitebeard B tier. I actually really like his animations too. Next one, Light Yaganami. He's going to the god tier. I mean, without him, you can't get way 50 plus, and he just helps out so much. And I think he's one of the best units. Next one, Zenitsu C tier. I mean, if he gets a bleed, he'll probably be like a S tier, just because, bro. You guys know he attacks really fast. And I think that's really needed. And if he gets like a bleed, he'll be like an S tier unit with like he could help with Nezuko. I think that's really good. And Sweater as my name of my YouTube channel, S tier, just because bro, he does 1,000 damage, and he has a Kone AoE, and he has the time stop, which is actually better than Dio and Jotaro. But the thing about Dio is that he could help out with Nezuko, and he can't. So if you don't have Nezuko, I suggest you use him. And the final two, not two, also an S tier. Like he's just like the cream of the crop if you have a team, because like he's better than Ace. He has a cold AoE, does like around 700 to 800 damage, I believe. I think that's really OP for also a fire unit. Like he burns the unit. Next one, Zenitsu. I'll put him at C tier. Actually, no, B tier. And the reason why I didn't put him on A tier is because think about it. He's like the weaker version of Aaron. That's basically it. I mean, but what I do like about him is that you could get him for free, so that's the plus right there. So for beginners, I think it's really good. And yeah, pretty much this is my tier list for the latest update in All-Star Title Defense. If you want more code videos, tier list videos, or put any other games in the comments actually, and I might try playing them and make a video on them. And like and subscribe for more videos and more tier lists. And peace.